Buongiorno from our home in Sicily. You know, over the years, we've been so fortunate to meet many Sicilians who are hell-bent in fighting the stereotypes and fighting the mafia. In just a little bit, you're going to meet the granddaughter of a famous journalist who's actually murdered by the mafia.
Not only that, you got to come in the way back machine with us. We're going to go meet the king of gelato. And guess who else? The boys from Gambino Vino.
Now, this video was shot in 2014, but it's really worth revisiting what you say. And we're going to start out with our pal Roberto, who you've seen here many times, but it's really worth seeing what he said in 2014 and how continuously he is committed to fighting the mafia and fighting for Sicily.
I'm Roberto.
Roberto Cirillo is an entrepreneur, a philosopher, and a man for all seasons.
The name, it means Sicily. It's one of the oldest names of Sicily. Probably it is coming from two words, like Sic, it means land, and Elia is coming from Helios, the sun. You know the Greek name of the sun is Helios. So Sic Helios, because it means the land of the sun. The first Greek, when they arrived here, almost 3,000 years ago, they arrived from east. So they have the sun behind. So this land was full of sun. You understand? That's why. So when they arrived, they say, oh look, the land of the sun. Also for the mythology, all the story that they say that they should go in a place with a lot of sun, where the grape growing close to the tree, olive tree, and so that's why one of the first names that the Greek give to Sicily was Sikelia.
Roberto and his family own and run Cafe Sikelia, a hopping place in the heart of Giardini Naxos. But beneath the smooth demeanor is a man deeply committed to his homeland.
It's the country of the love, it's the country of the sunshine, it's the country of the mafia, it's the country of the fight and of the love. It's a lot of things that putting together. And we are 6 million people living on this island, so you can imagine it's not an easy place, but it is also an unforgettable place. It's a place that you can't live without.
Roberto, like many, are frustrated that a land so rich in so many arenas has not been able to reach its full potential.
For example, in all Europe there is people who making money getting the power from the sun to make electricity.
Solar energy.
Solar energy. We are the last that arrived in this business.
And you have the sun.
And we have the sun. We can have, our industry could be the sun and the beach. That's all. And we know what we're doing. We destroy the beach. We don't use the sun. Nothing. The agriculture, we lost the agriculture. Before this was really a big garden. European policy, they prefer to import the orange and lemon from other country and not from the country who made it, like Sicily or Spain. Our conditions are terrible. If you're looking around here, Taormina and Naxos, everything is perfect. But if you go inside the island, you feel that there is a lot of poverty still. That's awful. It's really stupid. We have a Ferrari, and we are driving like that. We have a 500, a Fiat 500. We can go speed like with the power of Ferrari, but no, we go like the 500. That's really cheap, really cheap.
Why do you think that is? Why?
Why? Because you can see around. You can imagine if you.
Is it the old generation? You speak perfect English.
I think maybe the new generation have a new way to see, but it's something that is connected with all political thing, all the Italian things. You see that everybody around you is growing. For example, you can compare two things. Malta, the island of Malta that is just behind us here, and this place. We are almost similar in everything. No, Sicily is much nicer because here you have really a lot of things. Malta is just a dry rocks on the sea, but Malta is full, is packed of people. There's a lot of business. There is no room left. Everything they make fun. They enjoy the people. They really like it. They go back to Malta. Malta, the first industry on Malta is the tourism. They work well on it. They are great. Why? Can't be the same here in Sicily. Tell me. Because we don't know how to sell this product. This is the point. We don't know how to put on the market this product. But from the stupid things, sometimes we forget to clean, to wash the street. Sometimes we don't care if there is some garbage in the corner. Sometimes even the people. The people, they don't know how to behave. They throw everything like this, and no one's know that they have to control. This is horrible, really. There is people that they should do a job, they don't know how to do that job. This is the point.
Boy, Alfred, so fun looking back at those videos from 2014. Of course, you haven't aged one bit. Anyway, Roberto has been on the show many times, as I said, and he continues to be so committed to fight for Sicily in his restaurant, Sikelia, which he still has. Boy, he still serves 0 kilometer foods and delicious items.
You know, Esther, you look so beautiful on that video, those early videos. Not that you don't look beautiful today, but I felt I had to pay for the view. So I've been throwing euros at the screen all morning as I remember fondly the essence of your beauty. You were really hot.
What, am I not
No,
hot
you're
now?
hotter now, but starting off, she was hot.
Now we're going to meet the granddaughter of the famous journalist Pippo, who was murdered in 1984. Imagine this, he was on the way to pick her up in school, and he was shot by someone, and she has a great story, and she is a fighter, let me tell you.
You know, in the 80s, the 90s, the mafia was a different breed of mafia than it is today. Most of those crooks, criminals, killers are incarcerated. But there's a new breed. There's a breed wearing beautiful tailored suits, owning resorts, banks, restaurants, you name it. It's the same animal, just a different suit in my view. That's how I feel about it.
All right, take a look at this clip.
Mio nonno era un giornalista, ma non solo, era anche uno scrittore, un drammaturgo.
Francesca Fava's grandfather was assassinated by the mafia in 1984. Giuseppe, or Pippo Fava, was one of the most well-known investigative journalists, writers, and playwrights in Sicily.
He was not just a journalist, he wrote different books, he was a painter, he was a scriptwriter, mainly he was the most important anti-mafia journalist in Italy. All his works and plays were connected towards, he wanted basically to report what was wrong in this city in terms of corruption and organized crime.
As a psychologist, Francesca takes inner-city boys and teaches them sailing.
Di fare questo perché sono una psicologa e voglio intervenire per migliorare la qualità della vita delle persone e dare una scelta, un'opportunità in più ai ragazzi che si trovano costretti a delinquere.
She decided to do that because she's a psychologist. She wanted to use those skills to improve the life of those kids that are born in a ghetto. They don't have too many choices to survive rather than selling drugs on the street. So that's her main decision, to improve the life of those people and give them social awareness.
With the dire economic situation in the region, the lure of criminal activity is high for teens, especially in cities like Catania.
Perché tu personalmente
Perché la mia storia mi ha portato ad avere una consapevolezza di quella che è la Sicilia e la voglia di migliorarla, anziché andare via.
Yeah, her family history gave her the opportunity to be aware what are the problems in the island. And then she decided to stay here rather than go away to London or to other destinations to find a normal life and a job. She decided to stay here and actually fight it and trying to impede that the mafia will get bigger and bigger, trying to impede it.
What do you want the world to know about mafia in Sicily?
Mi piacerebbe che sapesse che c'è un movimento antimafia, c'è la voglia di combatterla e di andare oltre, di migliorare il mondo.
So she would like that people around the world would know that rather than just mafia, there is even anti-mafia in Sicily. So there are people that try to fight those problems, sort out those problems. And there are different associations and different anti-mafia movements.
All right, now we're going to go to Randazzo and Linguaglossa, a gelateria, and also a vineyard. Now, these guys we met in 2014, and we still go up there. We take groups, our September tour, that is one of our stops, and just wait till you hear the story about the Gambino brothers and why their name was a little bit of a problem for the New York vendors.
At the suggestion of Katia, Alfred's Sicilian daughter, we visited the king of gelato, Santo Musumeci, and his daughter Giovanna.
Pistachio and mandarin.
Later, we went to the Gambino vineyard in Linguaglossa. Katia took us to these points of light because they exemplify Sicilians' deep-rooted passion for the earth, the products it produces, and life. We started in Randazzo at the award-winning family-run gelato and pastry shop where Santo has been coming up with unusual gelato flavor combinations for almost 5 decades.
Mandarin and pistachio?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
This flavor won 2 international prizes. And
2 international prizes.
Almond, lemon, dark chocolate. Here you're gonna like this one. Almond and pear, man. How's that one, huh? And then this one over here is hazelnut, fig, and orange. I have never seen in all my years in Sicily these types of flavors.
What's your favorite?
I think Afro chocolate, because I love chocolate.
What's your favorite?
He say always that the ice cream are like figli, come traduco figli, child. So it's impossible to have one.
Sono tutti figli miei.
All the gelatos are your kids.
Yes.
So you love all of
Sono
them.
tutti buoni figli.
You love all of them.
Yes.
Santo has always loved sweets. In fact, his daughter Giovanna tells us that as a child during World War II, when his mother sent him out to buy pasta, he always snuck in some chocolates.
There is a story that my grandmother tell us during the war, during the Second World War, and my grandmother send you to buy the pasta and the meat. Is very, very difficult in 1945 to have pasta. Every time he go to buy pasta,
He bought chocolate
yes,
too.
he bought chocolate too. In the moment where the people are very, very poor, he buys chocolate. So.
Opening a gelato store was a natural for him.
We make regular flavors, traditional flavors like nose, strawberry, and we have 7, 8 our special receipts that born with a combination of fruit, fresh fruit, and fruit of our country from Sicily. We use only from products from Sicily, so almond from Sicily, pistachio di Bronte, strawberry of Maletto, and 0 kilometri. 0 kilometer. Yes.
Esther, guess what's coming up in 5 weeks? Christmas time.
In preparation, I'm wearing my red.
And in me and Sicily, we have a lot of things that we think you're going to like. Number one, if you go to the bottom of the video down right over here, is our shop. And our popular items are selling like hotcakes, especially the aprons, right?
The aprons are
Aprons
going.
are selling.
But also
the hats,
the hoodies, the hats.
the hoodies, the t-shirts, the mugs, you name it. We populate that thing specifically for you. And now's the time to buy it. Two things. Number one, it's a flavor and a taste and a memory of Sicily, number one. And number two, it helps us push the mountain forward, offsetting the expenses for the production cost. So if you have a chance, visit the shop right now. The stuff is in the United States. It'll get shipped not only to you, or better still, ship it as a gift to someone that you would like that. So take a look. Esther, you put the link in, right? Yep.
All vegetable like aubergine, croquette, or zucchini, all vegetable from our hut. We have a garden where we plant all these kind of things.
So everything is locally grown?
Yes, almost kilometer zero. We like to work with the kilometer zero. We care a lot.
At the core of it all is Mount Etna, the majestic volcanic mountain. People in this region refer to her as a mother. Her ashes are like nourishment, yielding bountiful harvests and outstanding flavor.
Perfetto.
Perfetto.
Mandarin and pistachio.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now to another point of light and the Gambino vineyard in Linguaglossa. You may know the name Gambino as one of New York City's most notorious criminal syndicates. This is not that family. Francesco Razzidi's father bought a small parcel of land in the 1960s to build a villa and maybe grow some grapes.
Your dad bought this as a villa. He had no idea he wanted to make wine.
No, many things in the life are not really well planned. Sometimes something happen even just for a case. They they have a little vineyards around the house, and they fall in love for the grape growing. And little by little they started to buy the neighbor lands and to build all the terracing that you see while you come up in the cellar. In the beginning, to be honest, there was not really the idea of the quality and nothing. It was just love to see the beautiful vines. They are, I think, one of the most beautiful things in the world. To see vineyards well kept.
But soon they discovered the climate, along with the volcanic ground rich with minerals, can produce abundant and aromatic grapes that are unique to the region.
The wine from the volcano is something different. You can tell, even in a blinding tasting together 200 different types of wine. If you enjoy the wine from the volcano, it's not easy. The grapes growed here are not easy to be managed. But if you know how to treat them, if you know how to grow them, you can get a really big variety of different quality wines, like white, rosé, red, or spumanti. There is a big possibility. They give us a lot.
This is more than work for you. This is your life.
This is our life. Me, my brother, my sister, my father, my mother. We live. We stay all the day long here, and I told you before. They let you fall in love. The grapes they are really charming. Mm-hmm. As soon as you start to make your first wine, you cannot think to do something else.
We sat with Francesco and his brother Philadelpho, sipped wine, nibbled on local cheeses, and wanted to find out more about the brothers.
The Etna volcano is an island inside the island. When you
That's
enjoy
a beautiful way to put it, huh? That's a beautiful way to put it.
It's difficult to get a wine like that from the Nerello Mascalese, but in the end, when you do it, you are proud.
That's good.
The brothers say they're also proud of the vineyard's name, Gambino. While the name has provoked some negative mafia stereotypes, the brothers say they stand by their heritage.
What's your reaction when Americans come here and all they talk about is the Godfather and your last name, Gambino?
Now I'm really make fun of this. It's like I don't care.
It's funny for you.
They talk about family, respect, as if it was like a big value of the movie. But if you grow up in Sicily, and you think that there was a lot of bad people that do something wrong, there is no really value, family value or respect value in killing someone else.
Someone told you that you should change the name of the company because it's Gambino.
It was one time in New York. They told us, you have a really good wine, they are going to do a good, but it's better that you change the name because you can be in some way it is not so good to promote your wine here.
And what was your reaction?
I told to them that we don't want to change the name because it's our mother's last name. We still work, the company is going really well, and we are keeping our family name with us.
The brothers say they just want to create an atmosphere where guests share their passion for wine, grapes, and laughter.
Oh, to your brother.
A little footnote that unfortunately the king of gelato, since we videoed that, has passed away, and also the mother of Roberto passed away. So this video is in memoriam for both of those beautiful, beautiful people. But I have to say, Giovanna continues the legacy, and she continues to make excellent, award-winning gelato. So if you're in the Randazzo area, make sure you stop by there. Musumeci Pasticceria.
It's located right by the Duomo, so if you find the Duomo, it's within a stone's throw of the Duomo. You can't get lost finding it, that's what I know. This vineyard, in my view, is one of the best vineyards in all of Sicily. Okay, there are many great vineyards, but I put this one right near the top. The selection that they have, the hospitality that you will receive, is just unbelievable.
And the views.
And the views will just knock you out. So really, when you're in Sicily, you got to go see the boys and tell them Esther and Al said hi, for sure.
You know, I have to say, looking at these videos, and Francesco also, I mean, he's got a little bit of gray hair, but he's still as committed to the earth, to his vineyard, to making the best wines possible. And remember, he's at the highest level you can get as a vineyard on Mount Etna. You know, it's not an easy process, but he keeps doing it, and good for them. They keep on going, keep on chugging along, and keep on bringing good Sicilian things to others. So it makes me very, very happy. Okay, now, last week we talked about me in the kitchen. Well, take a look. I've kept cooking, and this one wanted a meat sauce ragu baked pasta al forno, so I made it. What you're looking at is my very simple ragu recipe. Start out with olive oil, a little bit of garlic, saute for a few seconds, then add the mincemeat, and look at that. Make sure that they're nicely separated. Next, you're gonna cook it all off, completely cook it, and then add the passata, the tomato sauce, and cook it for about 45 minutes. Don't forget salt, pepper, oregano. Now, usually we put onions. We didn't have any white onions, so we just made it semplice. And the very final thing that you have to do is add the piselli, the green peas. And I'm going to tell you a secret. I did put a packet of sugar or two and some hot pepper flakes. So take a look. It's ready. Now we're making the pasta water, and I'm going to make a baked rigatoni with ragu. Buono.
And then what are you going to do? You going to bake it? You're going to bake it, so it's going to so it's going to be like a pasta al forno.
Pasta al dente, and it's ready now. I have to put on the mozzarella balls.
The mozzarella balls are going on top. And then how long are you going to cook it for?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So guess what? I'm so happy. Good job. In the wheelchair, too, I may ask. It's unbelievable.
The Vitamobile.
The Vitamobile, excuse me.
Now goes the mozzarella.
A triple plus. Number 2, did you see the fireworks coming out of my head? But now you're going to finish it, and it's going to be delicioso. Love you. Thank you. You know, Esther, besides making a great pasta al forno that she shot, the next day there was leftover ragu, so I made myself, for the first time in the history of Sicily for myself, a sloppy Joe, or as I called it, a sloppy Giuseppe. I used flatbread. I used the ragu, which was nice and thick, and I layered some cheese on top of it, and I nuked it for, I don't know, maybe a minute in the microwave. It
Perfect.
Was just a killer lunch. It was just great. I tip my hat to you again for the second time.
Grazie mille.
It's unbelievable how much that this woman has learned. And by the way, there's a red-hot rumor going on around about Esther and I. I'm going to tell it to you right now.
What?
There's a rumor has it that in 2026, we are going to do for you a recipe book based on our favorite recipes.
We've been talking about this for a while, but I think this is it now.
2026.
When you're watching this, or shortly after Sunday, our book, our paperback book is live on Amazon, Travel Tips for First Timers. But actually, there's a lot of good stuff in there that perhaps for second timers or multiple times that you've traveled there may be something in there for you as well. It's very comprehensive. Not only does it have pre-travel, post-travel tips, hidden gems, places to see, East Coast, West Coast, what foods not to miss, some resources in case you lose your passport or something like that. It has some etiquette, some do's and don'ts, so it's chock full of good stuff, and it is on our Amazon. Now, this is the Sunday before Thanksgiving, so if you're watching this before Thanksgiving, or if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, I want to wish all of you a very, very, very happy Thanksgiving, safe and healthy as well, and I hope you're with family or loved ones. Loved ones.
Esther, before we close, that book is also available as a download on Kindle, which is already live. So the Kindle is live right now, very short money. The guide is so convenient, you just throw it in your suitcase if you want it. That's also, I think, the cheapest.
It's 29 pages, so it's very compact, very quick to read.
We designed it that way so you can put it in your carry-on or your luggage as well. So those are up, and before Christmas, our new book, my new book, My 75-Year-Old Sicilian Life, if God wants and the stars align properly.
and Esther doesn't go to sleep and continues to chug.
We will have that book available for you, both as a Kindle download, but most importantly for those of you who have been collecting my books, as a printable, printable
awesome.
download from Amazon. Esther, you're gonna
Not just because I'm reading it, editing it, but it is awesome.
There's some good stories in this book.
Very good stories. Yeah. Listen, as I was coming out here to get ready to film, I caught Alfred just sitting here smoking a stogie and looking at this beautiful view. And I know you don't get sick of this, but wait, let's say goodbye first and then I'll ching ching.
Taormina is really clear today. That's what I was looking at and thinking about. Sa benediga. Grazie per tutte.
It is a clear, albeit a little windy day.
Brisk November day. I wish you were here with us. Ciao.